Tomorrow we get our last Tour Championship quarter-final underway as world number one Judd Trump takes on Barry Hawkins. Join us for the opening 8 frames of the afternoon session from 12:45 here on ITV4. Now, with the Tour Championship being staged here at this beautiful golf resort in Wales, Stephen, as you can expect, has been itching to get out on the course, and ahead of today's match he set off into these stunning grounds to catch up with Mark Selby.
Come on, Stephen, where are you?
Said a round of golf with Mark Selby, is this it?
Stephen, what are you doing, mate? You don't need them.
I'm a serious
Adventure
golfer.
golf.
I'm a serious golfer.
We'll see about that.
So I don't need these then. Right, on you go.
Me to first.
Can you thread it through that?
No, we can't go through there, can we?
How is your golf? Have you been playing any?
No, not really. We're open again on Monday, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Poor show. Go on.
He's even played
Look
a...
at that.
He's played a containing safety shot on the golf course.
Oh, no.
Not bad. Not bad. You still love the competitive side of the game? You still love playing?
Yeah, I still love the game as much as ever. And I've always said once that love for the game goes, as you probably know as anyone, then I'd probably start not playing in as much.
How many hours a day are you still practicing?
Probably still playing 4 or 5 hours a day.
Right.
I've been playing obviously a lot on my own with the COVID and stuff, but doing a lot of work online with Chris Hendry as well, which has been good, and I've enjoyed that. I've only been with him a year. It's going to be a year when the World Championship comes around, and it's been good. It's been enjoyable.
Has he been doing? Because I spent some time with Chris as well. As you know, is it technical or a bit more like mental, or is it a bit of both? Every
time I lose, I always go to the technical side, or if I'm playing bad, I always look at that and think it's that, because I always believed in myself that mentally I was really good. But at the time when I first got with Chris, he looked at all that first and he said, look, what you're doing now is exactly what you was doing 2 or 3 years ago when you was winning, so you're probably just doubting yourself a little bit. So I've not really changed too much and worked a lot more on the mental side, and everything he's told me seems to make sense. That's sawgrass.
Where did it all go wrong in my career? That's what I want to know. You were number one, it seemed like forever. You were miles in front. I know from my own experience, when you dropped from number one, how did you feel about that? Because it's not a nice feeling, because you're the top man, and then how did you cope with that?
Yeah, it was gutting really. I mean, I know at some point you was always going to lose that spot. You can't stay there forever, and I was really happy with how long I managed to stay there with having to defend the tournaments 2 years on. But yeah, gutted, but that's one of the reasons why I'm still playing, because that's one of my goals, to try and get back there. I mean, at the moment, Judd's like miles in front of everyone, so it could take a while. Laid up.
I tell you what.
Stay. That's one of the goals what keeps driving me on to keep working hard on the practice table.
Going into this World Championship, obviously this is a massive tournament this week. You want more world titles, obviously. Of
course, yeah. I mean, I always now, if I was to pick any more tournaments I'd want to win, it'd either be the World, the UK or the Masters. And if you win one of the others in between, then great. But that would be the 3 tournaments I aim for every season now. And as you say, it'd be great to win a few more Worlds. But if I don't, winning three is amazing. But while I'm still playing, I want to try and win more, of course.
Ah, solid.
Aggressive putt. Yes.
Is there any chance at all of you ever reaching a final of an ITV event?
I'll let you know.
In the near future?
I'll let you know at the end of the week, mate.
Good luck, play well.
Beautiful. He's certainly heading in the right direction, isn't he? He's played well today. You looked very comfortable out there on the adventure golf course. We should say, of course, that the golf courses in Wales are open at the moment, unlike in England. So you've been frustrated of late.
Very, very, as I say, I've been going out in the middle of the night with a torch, swinging a club. No, I haven't really.
It's amazing, actually, how many really good snooker players happen to just be excellent golfers as well.
I've never been quite in that category, I must say. But
which one?
Oh, lovely.
That was unnecessary.
No, yeah, you're right, though. No, it's true. It's funny, you know, that business about being world number one. Basically, it coincides with being world champion these days, you know, because you get 500,000 points for that. So if he's going to be world number one, he's going to have to win the world championship. He get 500,000. That'll set him on that task, I think. You know, I'm trying to get away from what you just said, changing the subject. You noticed?
Former world number 3. I don't know where that came from. I apologise, Neil.
That's fine.
He's certainly the top pundit.
All good.
Almost. Listen, Stephen, looking at Mark Selby, then. He was world number one for a significant period of time, and you asked him there about his hunger still to play. It's clearly still there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if you've been world number one, it definitely hurts when you drop from that. And you know, he's starting to come into form now. He looks a threat in all these big tournaments. Last year at the World Championship, but for an amazing 3-frame burst from Ronnie, he probably would have been in the final. Arguably might have beat Kyron Wilson. He could have had his fourth. So he's definitely a contender this year.
What can Kyron do tonight, do you think?
Well, he's got to stop sort of gifting chances. You know, 2 or 3 times he was in, missed easy balls, and allowed Mark to pinch frames. So he's got to play as well as he can play tonight, really.
I'm frightened to almost ask. Kyron, can he get back into this one?
Oh, he's got to attack, I think. Yeah, I thought he refused a couple of shots early. He's got to attack. He's got to play very well.
Good stuff. All right, just a reminder then that we will be back this evening for the conclusion of our third Tour Championship quarter-final between Mark Selby and Kyron Wilson. Can the Warrior battle his way back into this match, or will Selby cruise his way into Friday's semi-final against Neil Robertson? Should be an absolutely fascinating match to see that one through. 6:45 here on ITV4. My thanks to the guys. We will see you in a couple of hours' time. Bye for now.